Concrete's beautiful, so beautiful. You don't have to water it, you don't have to mow it, it doesn't lose its leaves, and it doesn't die when cats piss on it. It's reliable, and it doesn't talk back to you.
The word cement comes from the Latin word cementum, which means pieces of rough, uncut stone. Concrete comes from the Latin word concretus, which means to grow together. It was the ancient Romans who developed cement and concrete around 300 BC, so the Italians have been concreting a long time.
If you ask me if concrete was in the blood of the Italians first arrived here, I will say not. Absolutely not. It was in the muscles, because it's hard work, very hard work.
I like to smell the concrete every day, keeping me healthy.
Mambo, solo mambo, questo mambo. Mambo, ma che mambo, questo mambo.
I think sometimes I like more concrete than the wife. Would you believe that? The wife is complaining for the washing machine break down because the concrete got on the washing machine. You know, that's bad. Believe me, you know, that's why we do it. You gotta wash it separate, you know, our clothes. You can't send it to the dry cleaner because he put it in the face. That's why, you know, you gotta be careful for the washing machine because all the stuck, the concrete go in the washing machine, it costs you another $700 to buy.
I think Gino, I don't think he's ever taken a sick day. If he has, you could count him on one hand in the 20 years that I've known him. He just loves being at work, and I think it's almost to the point where Sunday comes around, these guys get disappointed because I think they'd rather be having fun at work than staying at home mowing the lawns type thing.
Sente conquistata, questo mambo può ballare. Mambo.
The migrant person that came to this country is a different breed of people. They're people that are hungry. They're people that want to make a success of life. They're people that, you know, left a poor country at the time to come and make a new life. That's given them inspiration. They found what they wanted and they've worked hard and they've taken all the opportunities that were presented.
If you want me to explain how it is when you're arriving here
in Australia when I arrived in Sydney. I don't know where I was going to finish up to, nowhere to find a room for sleep, looking for a job, little cash, no money, was very hard. I cried many, many times, I'll be honest with you.
Mambo, solo mambo, questo mambo è per lei. Mambo, solo mambo, ma che mambo è per lei.
Difatti, da statistiche risultava poi a un dato momento che i primi in classifica come possessori di una casa erano gli italiani. L'84% degli italiani aveva una casa propria. È frutto del sudore.
Oh, ponte mio, sta in fronte a me. Oh, ponte mio, sta in fronte a me. Oh ponte mio, sta in fronte a me, sta in fronte a me. Che bello il ponte! It's beautiful, my bridge is mine.
When I first started working on the Opera House, I didn't think it would take as long as it did. I thought maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7 days. But there were too many political problems with the construction. And in the end, it took me nearly 3 weeks. The biggest political problem was with the neighbors about the noise from the radio speaker inside. But an opera house without opera music is not an opera house.
Concrete came into the vernacular in the 50s and 60s. This was a building of its time. And, you know, the Italians were there just at that time. You know, in many ways, they made the construction industry their own, you know, and particularly the concrete construction industry, because they had the skills and they were able to lead the way, and many of the firms started in the industry at that time and then developed. And the workers that would have come out of those things, many of them ended up here on the Opera House, and they brought those skills, those Italian skills, to bear on the Opera House in marvelous ways. People strive continuously to get it right, and that shows in the details of the concrete work and what have you. The Italians had an integral part in shaping every single person that lived on here, because they were a vibrant part of the workforce. Everybody who worked and lived on this building actually believed that something great was happening.
Oh, vicino, mi raccomando, alle orecchie, sta attento.
No, sono assicurato, se ritaglio paghiamo poi.
Vabbè.
No worries.
Oh, mi ricordo, when I first come to this country, of 17 December 1966, I found a job after 3 days with an Australian building industry, O'Brien Construction. And at the finish of the first day of work, the boss came to me and he said something.
Me, I didn't understand English, though. I felt he wanna tell me to work harder. So I tell Mr. O'Brien, Mr. O'Brien, no worries, I promise to you then tomorrow I work very, very hard. So the next day, I go to work and I work very, 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 very hard. I go 1 hour earlier than everybody else. I work hard next to the Mr. O'Brien. No lunch, no smoke, just work, 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 like a slave. And then, in the end of the day, Mr. O'Brien came to me and he said, no more, finito, go home. He sacked me. Why? He fined me. Couldn't understand why. So, I went up the road to a paesano, then he have a fruit shop. He knew a bit English. Asked him to translate. Say, come with me and translate. So, Mr. O'Brien replied, you know, I've been trying to tell him for 3 days to slow down, not to work too hard, not to work harder than the other man, to slow down, slow down. So he sacked me because I no slow down. I think this country very funny. They sack you because you work too hard. Doesn't make any sense. But I learned something, Vincenzo. I learned to slow down and take care easy. So slow down and take care easy, Vincenzo. Sta attento alla capoccia.
Non vuoi qui.
Sta attento.
Abbiamo finito.
Bravo.